What's going on, my fellow division agents? Vengeance RVA is back with another division video. Specifically, I'm bringing you guys the vendor reset, and this will be one video out of many because I do plan on keeping you guys up to date each week on what the vendors are selling, whether it's gear pieces, mods, weapons, etc. You guys will know. You guys could use these videos as a shortcut to go straight to those vendors and get the pieces that you're actually interested in. If you want a shortcut even to the video itself, look down in the description below, because each piece that I display in the video will have a timestamp in the description, and therefore you guys could go straight to those locations and get the pieces that you're interested in. Also, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys would like to see more of these videos and you guys would actually appreciate these videos. And like I said, you guys could pretty much expect these videos each week to keep you guys updated. All right, so let's go ahead and hop straight into it. First location you guys want to go ahead and stop at is Camp Clinton at the special equipment vendor. And what he's actually selling, if we scroll down to his mod section, he does have a performance mod of 7.5% support station range. Now, this is for all my healers, reclaimer, final measure healer, or even if you just want a support station with increased range, this is in fact the max that you could get. So go ahead and pick up a couple of these mods. Now, the next location you guys want to go ahead and stop at is this gear vendor here in the base of operations. And what this person is actually selling is a performance mod of 2% pulse critical hit damage. This is for all my crit lovers, or even if you just want to make a build that can actually do some good crit hit damage, go ahead and pick this up, because this in fact is another maxed out mod for pulse critical hit damage. Now guys, we still are in the base of operations, and the person you want to actually speak to before you leave is the advanced weaponry vendor. What this person is actually selling is a weapons mod, a HANDSTOP specifically, that gives you 30.5% reload speed, 2% accuracy, and 2.5% stability. Now, I know most people actually use a grip that can actually increase their critical hit damage, but just in case you guys are looking for a high reload speed, this is the piece that you guys want to go ahead and pick up. This won't fit the submachine guns. It's more for like your assault rifles, light machine guns, or even your sniper rifles. Next location, the terminal, still part of the base of operations, just downstairs, guys. The person you want to go see is this special equipment vendor, and what he is actually selling is a tactical M249 Para light machine gun. It comes with ferocious, vicious, and adept. You guys, if you watch my last video, Alpha Bridge and Lone Star build, I did say that you guys could have an LMG that's geared towards critical hit damage. This will be one of those LMGs. If you want to go ahead and just re-roll ferocious off and put deadly, you guys could have a good LMG geared towards critical hit damage. Something else you could possibly do is take off adept. If you pretty much just don't have a set that's geared towards pretty much skills, you could take off adept and replace it with destructive, and then that way you will have a good raw hitted LMG here. Something else that he's actually selling, if we go ahead and go down to his mod section, he does have a 263 stamina mod that gives you 3% signature ability resource gain. Now, I don't know too many people who actually make builds surrounded by signature ability resource gain. However, if you are looking to do so, this is actually a good mod to pick up. We are here now at Camp Hudson, or the hub, which is what I call it. The person you want to go see is this gear vendor, and what he's actually selling is an electronics mod, specifically a 193 electronics mod with 3% damage to elites. Now, I know this may not be perfect or the highest, but you guys could go ahead and use this one as far as like an electronics mod that gives you an increase in damage to elites as a starter. Now guys, at this point we are located in Madison Stand, and this guy actually has two good mods that you guys could use for your builds. The first one is this firearms mod, 209 firearms with 3% increased bleed resistance. This is good if you guys don't have final measure, or even if you do and you just looking to stock a lot more bleed resistance, go ahead and pick up a couple of these. I just picked up a couple of these myself. The other mod that I do want to go ahead and show you that he has is a 4% turret damage. If you guys are looking to use turret as one to stack a little more damage to him, go ahead and pick these up, because in fact this is the perfect turret damage roll. 4% is the highest. Next location, my lovely people, is the firewall, and this guy is actually selling a great performance mod. He's giving a performance mod with 5% ballistic shield damage. This is for all my D3 users, or if you even have a set that gives out high electronics and you're looking to use the shield, this 5% ballistic shield damage resilience is the highest you can go. So go ahead and pick up a couple of these to make your D3 or your shields in general stronger. Now in this section of the video, we will be stepping into the dark zone. The first person you want to stop at is the East 61st Street vendor. And what he's actually selling is a good 5.52 HOLOSIGHT scope that gives you 7% critical hit chance, 5.5% headshot damage, as well as 4% critical hit damage. Now for all my division players, we know this is the trio that we look for when it comes to scopes. So go ahead, pick up a couple of these, because in fact they do fit on all weapon types. Now the next location you guys want to stop at in the dark zone is the East 53rd Street vendor checkpoint. And she actually has two things that I want to go ahead and show you. The Navy MP5N submachine gun. It comes with dominant, deadly, and adapt. Something I recommend is changing out dominant. Therefore you guys could mod this submachine gun into being a strictly critical hit chance, critical hit damage type of weapon. So you could pretty much put like fierce or vicious in this location. Also, she's selling the prototype electronics mod that gives you 266 electronics with 1% critical hit chance. Now, this is not perfect. It's actually only 1 point shot away from being a perfect electronics mod that gives you the maximum critical hit chance. Now, the next location in the dark zone, guys, is going to be the East 34th Street vendor checkpoint. And what this person is actually selling is this Omega rifle suppressor. It gives you 17% headshot damage, 4% critical hit damage, as well as 3% critical hit chance. Now, I do know as far as the headshot damage goes, it is actually in fact 1.5% from max. However, the critical hit damage and critical hit chance are actually maxed out on this piece. So go ahead and pick these up. Now guys, this will be the last vendor that I'm showing today's video. The last checkpoint you want to stop at is the East 31st Street checkpoint, and what this vendor is actually selling is a great submachine gun. She's actually selling the enhanced AUG. It comes with destructive, ferocious, and responsive. So this weapon is currently geared towards PVE. You guys could go ahead and replace responsive with something like deadly, giving you guys more critical hit damage with this submachine gun, because in fact it does come with 19.5% critical hit chance. Thank you guys for tuning in today's video. If I have missed anything in regards to this vendor's reset this week, please drop a comment in the section below revealing those pieces that I have missed for everyone else that's viewing this video as well. If you guys enjoyed today's content, please leave a like on the video. But if you also like the content that's coming out on the channel, please go ahead and take in consideration of subscribing. See you guys in the next video. Vengeance RBA is out.